Caroline here. I'm just going to show you my new guitar. I'm still got apparently some design issues because some of the strings want to misbehave, but I do have it tuned in standard guitar tuning, which I never can remember, but I have it on the back of my guitar so I can remember E, A, D, G, B, E. So I do have it tuned in standard tuning. I used the guitar neck from the previous project. It's a recycled second-handed guitar neck that did not have the bolt, or the nut I think is what they call it. So I used a bolt, and that might be some of my tuning problems. Basically made the guitar body from I think this is Popular wood frame. I wood carved the design on here. This is my little pickup, and I raised this one up a little bit higher so it'd be closer to the strings. The first time I tried to recycle the bridge from the previous guitar, and it didn't raise the strings high enough, so I actually built a bridge, so it had to be pretty high up, and still kind of working out some kinks because this string wants to kind of misbehave a little. I recycled the end piece from the other project, which was the what do you call these things? Rivets, where you pop the nail heads out. They make really good string holders, and got rid of the doorstop. Don't need that. On the back I used a hinge to reinforce the neck, and this part right here didn't line up as much as I wanted to between the transition between this piece and the plywood. So I made a little bracket. It was some kind of metal bracket thing that Richie had out there in the garage. So I cut it down and put some holes in it and turned it into what I needed it to be. I'll see if I can play you something. Like I said, I do have it tuned in a standard guitar tune, but I don't know. I still have some strings that are misbehaving, so it's still, I guess it's because I'm not a guitar designer, but I want to try to make one, so anyway. As you can tell, it's still got some tuning problems, and it's probably has a lot to do with this bolt. And I made this bridge out of a piece of Popular wood, or whatever this wood is. It's the same thing, but it's basically a little stick piece of wood. I'm thinking if I put some nail inserts in here or something, because something is not causing, like this string right here is too baggy, and it's getting too much of a, hear that? It's like a boing sound. So I'm thinking I need to put like some kind of metal in there to get some slack out of it or something. But I'm a lot happier with it. It's holding tune better. I can actually tune it to a standard guitar setting. Probably still a few more kinks or bugs to work out, but considering I pretty much made the whole thing from either just bolts, pieces of wood, just the only thing I bought was the neck piece, because that's hard to try to reproduce on your own. I'm pretty happy with it, because I mean, it might not look like it, but there's a lot of parts and pieces that have to be made. I mean, there's a lot of work that just went into this piece right here, and So anyway, kind of has an Indian sound to it, but I'm pretty happy with it. You know, it's not as good as a store-bought guitar. You know, you can't expect for something that's homemade to work as well as a one you buy in a store. But um, I've also kind of been playing around with it. I tried some hammer things. You can, my next project I want to make a hammer dulcimer, and I should have brought my little sticks in here, but you can hit on these. Which, anyway, I'm going to make something where I can hit it like a hammer dulcimer next, and I'm looking for the perfect box to build it from, but kind of did a little test so I know it'll work. So anyway, I'm not going to rebuild this one anymore. It is what it is. I mean, you know, it'll never be a factory guitar, but it's pretty cute and fun to play around with. So y'all get out there and be creative and make something cool. And anyway, this is Sweet Caroline. Thanks for listening to my boring little talk here, and peace out. See you later. Love you. Bye-bye.